Mars, the fourth planet from the Sun, and the second smallest planet in our solar system. Mars is one of Earth's closest neighbors and around half the size. The average distance from Earth to Mars is around 140 million miles away. By spaceship, you would get to Mars in around 9 months. Say it were possible to travel by car, and you drove 100 miles an hour. It would take you nearly 40 years to arrive to the red planet. Mars is a terrestrial planet. Its rocky surface is covered with craters and vast canyons, as well as dried lakes and riverbeds. Some rivers on Mars were even larger than the Mississippi and may have flowed as recent as 1 billion years ago. Scientists believe that Mars once had a thicker atmosphere that kept the planet warm enough for large amounts of liquid water to flow on the surface. Mars is also home to one of the largest volcanoes in the solar system, Olympus Mons. Standing at around 16 miles high, it is nearly 3 times taller than Mount Everest and wider than the entire country of France. Similar to Earth, Mars has seasons due to the tilt on its axis. Though, weather on Mars may not be what you'd expect. The average temperature on Mars is around -80 degrees Fahrenheit. Depending on the time of day and location on the planet, Mars's temperatures can range from -225 degrees Fahrenheit all the way up to 70 degrees Fahrenheit. The reason Mars gets so cold is that it is farther away from the sun than Earth is. It also has an extremely thin atmosphere, which allows heat from the sun to easily escape. The atmosphere is composed mostly of carbon dioxide and is about 100 times thinner than the atmosphere on Earth. Mars also has very little oxygen, so you would definitely need a spacesuit to be able to breathe on this Martian planet. The gravity on Mars has about 1/3 the gravity of Earth. This means that a person who weighs 100 pounds on Earth would weigh about 38 pounds on Mars. I'm not gonna lie, jumping around on this planet would be a lot of fun. A day on Mars is 24.5 hours, similar to Earth, but being farther away from the sun than Earth requires Mars to have a wider orbit, making a year on Mars 687 Earth days long. Mars is known for its huge dust storms that can cover the entire planet and last for months. These storms are caused by heavy winds picking up fine red dust particles in the planet's thin atmosphere. But speaking of red dust, why is Mars red? The rocks that make up the surface of Mars are rich in iron, and when exposed to oxygen, the iron in the rocks oxidize, causing them to turn red. Dust in the atmosphere makes the sky appear pink or light orange. I can only imagine how beautiful the sunrise would be. As the years go on, and science continues advancing towards a multi-planet civilization, one can only wonder, can humans really survive on Mars? And if we can, what would that even look like?